Now Volkswagen has officially taken the camouflage off the ID.7 sedan, which will go on sale in Europe and China later this year and in America in 2024. Built on the ubiquitous MEB chassis, the ID.7 is the company's first global electric sedan for the upper midsize class. It has a projected range of 700 kilometers, WLTP, or 435 miles, as well as a spacious interior and premium technologies baked in. It is also the first MEB-based vehicle to use the new, more powerful, and more efficient drive system developed in-house by Volkswagen. Taking all of its features together, the nearly 5-meter-long ID.7 is a comfortable limousine for long-distance travel and opens up a new segment for the ID family, the company says. Because electric cars create more room in the passenger compartment, they don't have to make room for engines, transmissions, drive shafts, and the like. Volkswagen has used it to create an all-new passenger experience for the ID.7. It stars with a new operating and display concept and exclusive equipment options inspired by feedback from its customers. Some of the early reviews of the ID.3 gave the car failing grades in user-friendliness. Improvements to the interior of the ID.7 include
a 38cm, 15-inch infotainment touchscreen,
an augmented reality head-up display, a new air conditioning operating concept integrated on the top level of the infotainment system, as well as freely assignable favorites buttons, a backlit touch slider. The ID.7 features new massage seats and a panoramic sunroof with smart glass that can be switched between opaque and transparent settings by touch control or by voice commands using the new ID voice assistant. The optional Climatronic front seats offer heating or cooling as required, a first for ID branded electric cars from Volkswagen. There is also a drying function if you happen to be headed home from the beach in a wet bathing suit. A massage function is also available. Other options include a 700-watt sound system from Harman Kardon that features 14 high-end speakers, including a center speaker in the front and a subwoofer mounted in the luggage compartment. When it comes to digital driver assistance tools, the ID.7 has a full complement of them. Travel Assist with swarm data can take over lateral and longitudinal control of the ID.7 as needed. Volkswagen developed this feature together with Cariad, the software company of Volkswagen Group. If desired, the ID.7 can also use Travel Assist to support assisted lane changing on multi-lane highways at speeds above 90 km per hour. The driver must continue to monitor the road ahead, but the strain of driving is significantly reduced, the company says. For parking, the Volkswagen ID.7 can independently perform assisted maneuvers in various ways, such as parking with the memory function, which operates over a distance of up to 50 meters. While the automatic parking mode is in use, the driver can elect to remain seated in the ID.7 or monitor the parking procedure from outside the vehicle using the designated smartphone app. The ID.7 will be produced in the Volkswagen factory in Emden, Germany, for the European and North American markets. In China, the corresponding ID.7 models will be produced locally. No pricing information has been released by the company as of yet. Converting kilometers to miles, the car should be capable of covering 435 miles on a single battery charge, thanks in large part to Volkswagen's latest high-efficiency drive unit and thanks to a very respectable drag coefficient of 0.23. EPA range numbers are usually 15 to 20% lower than WLTP, but that still suggests the ID.7 will be able to travel up to 555 kilometers, 345 miles, on a single charge. The company says the car can accept up to 200 kilowatts of charging power when it comes time to plug in. We think the ID.7 will be a hit in Europe and in China, where a spacious passenger cabin is considered a must. We are less sure about the reception the car will get in America, where drivers seem afraid to drive anything that isn't an SUV, a truck, or a full-on off-road canyon carver. Sales of the Passat in America were never that strong and have gotten weaker over time. The fact that Volkswagen has no plans to produce the car in America probably speaks volumes about the company's expectations. No matter how much the Biden administration relaxes the rules for battery materials and components, the ID.7 will not qualify for EV tax credits if its final assembly does not take place in North America. That means it will have a hard time competing with Tesla, which currently dominates US electric car sales. We would love to see this car spark a resurgence in sales of sedans in America, but we know that is not very likely, given American tastes in automobiles these days. That's a shame because the ID.7, from everything we see and have read about it, is a world-class car.